Hand over heart for affirmation. I am not society script. I am my own definition. I am not of the system, but flame from God. Source, the divine. I don't stress about what I can't physically fix. If it can't be fixed in 15 minutes, let it go. I let go of that attachment and I monitor the use of my own energy. Okay. Today there was a big shift and I had to walk and get myself together. I was like, what's going on? I woke up this morning after a weird dream and began to monitor my breath. Like I woke up this morning and I had to do my breathing. The dream was really weird. It was all over the place weird. But it kind of went with what was going on today, but I didn't realize it until I got later into the day. I centered myself on breathing, my heart, and seeing what I really wanted to receive. I told myself, no more fear. I control myself no matter what is going on the outside of me. We're all one, but I'm in charge of my own spirit, faith, and growing with God to honor myself and those that are placed in my sphere and love. Any injustices is not in alignment with God. If it hurts one, it hurts all. No more just talking, but finding ways to bring solutions that bring peace, to act on our individual dreams, while also knowing we're all connected and what I do is for the good of all. Because once we realize that we're all connected, we don't do things that are shysty, because when you do things that are shysty, you are cutting off your own nose and you're also cutting off the nose of our neighbors. Those that have, I don't know what I put right there. Oh, those that didn't have their all didn't give it. For those that gave their all didn't do it for a reason, but for the good of all. How does it feel? There's no going back to where we've seen too much. It's time to see the truth of everything. Pulling the veils off everything to see the truth, to make proper decisions. It's also time to sit in our own energy, to ground, to stay connected to self and the creator. Today I walked away completely of who I was to become who I want to be. See, most of us are caught up in lights, but I'm caught up in this life of changing, in this life changing after this. Child, it's just so much was happening today. It's hard to explain it. If you know, you know. It's hard to explain it. There was a lot going on today. It was like you could truly feel the split today. It's been going on for a minute, but today I really felt it. Woo. If not, I want to stay in an illusion to maintain the lights of people like, ooh, I like this, I like that. But we are in a position right now where we get to change our own personal life, and what we do in our own personal life is affecting the whole. Now ask yourself that same question. So when you sit at your house and you decide that you're going to breathe and you're going to flow with what's going on and you're going to center and you're going to read your Bible or whatever other sacred text you have, and you're going to monitor your breath and you're going to bring your nervous system down, you're helping the whole while you're just doing this for yourself, because we're all connected. Now ask yourself that same question. If you're willing to leave the version of you behind that enjoys the illusion because it feeds your fears, or become who you really want to be, only you can answer that question. You say you won't change, but will you step over that line that changes your life forever? We say we won't change, but are you willing to step over that line? Or are you too afraid of letting go of what you only know? There's so many things that are happening at the same time, and there's so many things that are trying to cover up what is. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. Only you can answer that. The ones who do, history will see when mankind chose to be sovereign instead of the puppets in the hand of power and slaves. In 1774 to 1825 was an erasure of true history. That is when so many things just started going awry. And right at that, 1776 was an outright failure of all of us. July 4th, 1776. That was supposed to be a birth of a nation, but it was a hostile takeover. Many worship it as the beginning of a country, but all of it is lies as usual. The Ethiopians, who were never conquered, has all the books of Jesus, and guess what's surprising? He never was white. They got all the pictures. Everything on the planet was black. 100 AD to 200 AD, they were burning all the Bibles, the true words of Jesus. The Roman Catholic Church tried to hide all of it. And that's why the monks hid a lot of stuff in temples and in caves so they wouldn't burn it. But he never existed, right? So if he never existed, why did they burn all this stuff? They burnt down whole cathedrals. It happened on both sides. If you study religion of any type, they slaughter people saying they need to become Christians, and that is not how Jesus left this. And then on the Islamic side, they slaughter people, and they said, well, you have to be this way. So religion has caused a lot of pain, a lot of unaliving of a lot of people just to control people. But you say he never existed, right? But they burned down churches, like whole churches. They burnt the churches, and they burnt up all the old Bibles. But we have more information now. I keep telling you, if they worked that hard to prove he didn't exist, he actually did. A complete 40 days before Jesus left Earth. And he never was trying to make a religion, but a way of life to be sovereign over your own life. That, I will say it again, that's why the church, the Pharisees and the Sadducees fought him so hard. Organized religion fought him so hard because they had studied, they had done all this stuff, and here he comes with these new ideas, and he's showing you who God is, and he's breaking it down. And then he was like, well, doesn't your Bible say? Woo! Ain't nothing like giving it back to them. They don't like that. You see, nobody had enough. And they was like, who is this with all this fervor and so much control, so much honor in it? He has so much confidence in the words that he's speaking. Organizations took the truth and twisted it for the entire population. Control was never the heart of the true way, the way leaders. The Bible reading today was Ecclesiastes chapter 8. Man, y'all, I'm going back through Ecclesiastes only because it is so much wisdom in there. And then I went from Ecclesiastes 8 to 10, and chapter 10 is the one that says, if you digging a hole for me, go ahead and dig too. I said, oh, that's where we get that from. The elders used to say, if you're going to dig a hole for me, you might as well dig too, because the hole you dig for me just might be for you. Okay.